Now, what I mean by sustainable AI is this kind of umbrella term having two branches. One branch looks at using AI for sustainability, so to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals, and the other branch looks at the sustainability of making and using artificial intelligence. So what are the environmental consequences of making and using this technology? Now, when I say environmental consequences, I'm talking about things like carbon emissions. When we train an algorithm, we have as an output carbon emissions. And some research has already been done to show one algorithm can emit as much as 600,000 pounds of carbon emissions. And that's just one algorithm. Now think about the large number of algorithms that we have in these big tech companies like Apple, Amazon, Facebook, Google around the world. Carbon emissions is only one aspect. There's also things like minerals. For the batteries, we need minerals. For the servers, for this infrastructure, we need precious minerals. And the way that we get these minerals is mining from the environment. This mining has both exploitation of environment and humans that we need to think about. Humans are working in awful slave-like conditions in these mines in order to procure the minerals. And when we take minerals from the environment, we often leave residues that turns into different kinds of toxins. So the whole process of mining for precious minerals is already quite environmentally challenging and complex. Think about also electronic waste. Again, there's this physical infrastructure associated with AI that we very rarely think about. Electronic waste, the servers, the computers and whatnot. Historically, this electronic waste has been shipped outside of Europe. Outside of this country, we are not recycling it. And when it goes to other countries, other people have to dismantle these products, and so they're exposed to the toxins. But these products also sit in different landfills in these vulnerable and marginalized communities, and the toxins seep into the environment, impacting the water supply as well as agriculture. These are just three of the ecological footprints that we need to consider, but there's also things like water usage, land usage. So the environmental consequences are vast, and we have to consider the fact that it's not just one algorithm, one AI model that we're talking about. We're talking about models across sectors, in healthcare, in industry, in factories. And these algorithms are not just in one country, they are on a global scale. So we're talking about a massive infrastructure, which means that we're talking about massive environmental consequences that we have to take into consideration. And this is what I suggest we need to prioritize in a European context.